Hello, guys. Hi, guys. Can you hear me? Please let me know if you can hear me. Today is such amazing and awesome day to celebrate 1 year on YouTube and also to share. Hi, Leonard. How are you? Let me know where you're watching from. And let me know if you can hear me well so that we can start. Okay, today is an amazing day for me. I started YouTube channel so that I can give back to community by sharing about the green card process and experience. And it's been an awesome day. Journey, and I really thank God for that. Okay. I see you, Leonard, all the way from Uganda. Amazing country. I hope I will visit someday. Okay, guys, do you have any question for me? I came here to tell you that I'll be having live videos every single day, but I will post on my community tab the time, because today I am uploading a video and it's taking time. I wanted to upload it before I sleep, and I also wanted to talk to you guys and thank you for being part of my journey, for always supporting me, for always making this journey amazing for me, and for being with me this far. It's been 1 year of amazing. To those that started with me, thank you. To those that joined along the way, thank you so much for choosing my channel to be, and also to be part of my family. Okay, let me know if you have any question for green card or anything, any words that you want to tell me as I celebrate 1 year on YouTube. Augustine, hi from Uganda. How are you? Are you excited? Let me know in the comment box. Did you apply for Green Card DV 2024? Let me know. Hi, Jay. How are you doing? Okay. You have any question for me? Any word of encouragement for me as I celebrate 1 year on YouTube? Any advice on what to improve, or any content that you can recommend me to be posting more on? Let me know what type of content that you have been enjoying in this channel. Let me know. Hi, Chapkirui. Yes, we're waiting for result all the way from Bugoma. I see you. I can't wait for the result. And as you join, we will be having live session every day until the result comes out. And we will also have a live session when the green card result will come out, so we can check together. And I will share my screen to walk you through as we celebrate the goodness of God. Okay? Yeah. Any question for me? Any word of encouragement? I would really appreciate anything that I can improve. I just wish you all the best, Leonard. We just pray for the will of God to happen, and praise Him no matter the result, because His timing is perfect, and when the time is right, He usually makes things beautiful. Okay. Yes, yes, God has a great plan for each and every individual, in whatever things that you're doing, in whatever things that you trust in Him. He will always come for you, like come through for you. Okay. Okay, let me see. Chef Kirui, thank you so much for the content you give us. It's always an eye opener. I'm glad to hear that. What happens when a DV winner gets a new baby 1 month after visa approval? Hmm. After 1 year, after 1 month after the visa approval. So let me advise you in this situation. If you are expecting and you are pregnant, when you get your visa, immediately you get the visa, I will advise you to move to the US and you get the baby here, and that way the baby will automatically become a US citizen. Are we together? So yeah, and also you can make sure that you update your information, but I would advise you to travel as soon as you get your visa up. After the visa is approved, and then you wait like 2 weeks to correct your document, you move immediately and then give back here in the US. I saw someone do that, and it was really amazing. The baby became a citizen. Yeah. um So let me know if I have answered your question, MGTV. I think that's the best option you can do. J Otieno, I applied for that time. I'm hoping to come back here with the good news. Yeah, I like the positivity. I applied 3 times and I failed all the 3 years, and then I won on the fourth time. I keep sharing that information, so that I can encourage people out there. I have a friend who applied the first time and they won. And I have others that has been applied for more than 5 years and they haven't. It's just the timing of God. And I wish you the best. Can a principal applicant fill the DS-260? Yes, the principal applicant is the one who is supposed to fill the DS-260. And I'm gonna be posting a video this week on how to step-by-step guide to fill DS-260 after winning the DV Lottery 2024. Okay, so stay tuned for that video as I guide you, and also as I advise you on which mistakes that you should avoid when you're filling out your information, so that you don't end up with the delay when it comes to your visa processing process, and also or denial. So stay tuned for that. Let me see. Eric Jr., why is our girl Cherry awake in the middle of the night? The TV countdown is bringing anxiety. Tell us how to manage it. Guys, let me tell you, I am a night runner. I can say that. I don't usually sleep so early. And I am trying to upload a video right now. It's taking too much time. Like, it's remaining with 1 hour 48 minutes. And I have to post it today, so that you can get encouraged. And also, Guys, when it comes to an anxiety, it is understandable to be anxious, but the word of God says, do not be anxious of anything, you know. Please bring your supplication to God, and in his timing he will make everything beautiful, so don't be anxious, pray about it, and have peace of mind. And yeah, you don't need to worry about anything. We will celebrate, don't worry. Okay, Chapkiru is asking, can the principal applicant fill the DS260 with a valid passport, then request to unlock it later since the derivative have no passport? Absolutely. So what you do, after they get the passport, you unlock, and you request. I have a video, please check it out, on how to unlock the DS2 and how to unlock your DS260. I posted that video. Is a very detailed video on how to unlock. But let me tell you, if your case number is high or is medium, you can wait for their passport to come out. But if you really have finances right now, why don't you apply right now? And the passport will not get like, you will not delay, so that maybe you have a low case number, and immediately you receive the result, you need to fill out the form asap, asap. Yeah, but you can unlock, and there is nothing wrong with that. Okay. um Dowins is asking, what is the best option for me without getting in trouble if I win? Stick to being married or make a civil wedding and bring my wife? I did not include her in the DV application, but I don't have a marriage certificate. So I have a question. Uh, are you married and you didn't have a marriage certificate, or this is someone that is your girlfriend that you're trying to bring to the USA after winning the green card? Please answer for me that question, okay? US Gulf countries looking good. Watching from Qatar, Doha. Thank you for your work. Kindly ask kama mtu ako Gulf, is it a must to go to Kenya for interview? No, it's not a must to go to Kenya for your interview. You can do the interview from there. I don't know the exact process that you do it from Gulf, but I know that you can select the embassy of your choice depending on where you are right now. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, Dowens, please answer me. Is this person that you are married to, or is it a girlfriend that you want to bring along with you? Okay. Mm-hmm. Billing the question. I am married with kid, and I included them in the DV. So if you're married, you only included your kids, but you did not include your wife? Is that what you mean? If you included only your kids and you did not include your wife, that's gonna be a big problem for you. Because if kids talk the truth, and when they doing the interview, let's say you include your wife now and you go with the kids, sometimes they do the interview separately. They may call you first, and then they tell you to excuse the kids for them to be interviewed, and they're gonna be asking question like, who is daddy, who does daddy stays with, do you have like a mom or something like that? And if they realize that you lied, that is automatic visa denial. but you can also decide to say that you are separated with your wife, like you are not married to her, that she was just your girlfriend, and now you want to marry her for the sake of your kids. So that is another option that you can say. But you have to prove that you are not married, or when they ask you the question, you have to make sure that you're not contradicting yourself, else you will get the visa denial. But I think it's good to include her, say that she was just your girlfriend, you are not married to her legally, and you have decided for the sake of your peace, because you don't want to separate them with the mother, you have decided to include her so you can go together. Okay, I hope that is making sense. What happens to children who will be turning 21 before the interview date? Well, they need to go with the kids that are below 21. They are the ones that take advantage, that they can go with the parent, but you have to include them on your DS260, that you have the kids, just like you included them during the application. I haven't really explored on someone when they are 21, how if they will really get the visa, but I know that if you are 21, you should apply the visa yourself as a child for you to be considered. Mm-hmm. When filling the DS260, should I include my daughter who has made 21? You have to include every child in your DS260, whether they are with you in whichever country that you currently are in, or whether they are in the USA. You have to include every one of them, even if they are 21 years, okay? Because they need to know all the kids that you have. They want to know all your information, so you have to give them all that. Okay. Hi, Gail. Oh, oh my God. Sorry. Hi, Bansi. I saw that. I thought you said another name. Okay. Any more question? Let me know if I am answering your question right. Please give this video a like and bring the, okay, you saying I lost my KCSE certificate. NEC does not print a new certificate but send the to the recipient of your choice. What will I do if I win? Can I use my degree certificate as a proof of education? Okay, this is easy for you. Okay, you don't have to worry. So what you can do, you still have your resort slip, that the one they normally give before they bring your KCSE certificate. So you can have that, okay, when you go into the interview with you. And also let the KCSE board send it to the embassy. And when you go to the embassy, you can explain that you lost the document, and they're not printing it anymore. And you can prove that you have the resort slip, and also provide your other education, because they know you can't go to university if you did not complete your high school education. So you should be good to go. No need to worry about that. Okay. Yeah. I lost my ID and my code. Which code? I don't understand the code. So for the ID you can apply at Huduma Center. No. I think Leonard, you said you are in Uganda. So for ID, you can always apply a new one. For the code, I'm not sure what you mean by the code. But yeah, you can always apply, and they're not gonna ask you for the ID, any ID right now. they're gonna ask you for the ID when you entering the gate for the embassy when you're doing your interview. Yeah, so yeah, apply another one. Hello, Anne. How are you today? Domen says, is there a way I can fake work experience if I don't have high school? Faking. Let me tell you guys, if you fake something and they catch you, you will not be able to enter again the USA again. It's better to tell the truth. If you don't have a proof, or if they can't have like a contact to call to prove that the person that you saying employed you um actually employed you, or if you know that the number that you can give you they will tell on you that you are lying, then there is no need of risking. The best you can do is like just get a good company that can employ you and keep applying for the green card. Okay, but if you have genuine people, you can let them you can ask them if you share the contact. But faking things and they catch you, they hate that. They hate if you ever submit a fake document and they catch you, they hate that. And you will not they will kind of blacklist you or something like that. Okay, please, let's be truthful to the end. Unaweza jaza DS260 then unlock uweke DS za 260. Yes, Bansi, you can unlock and I have the video there. Please check my videos from the playlist, green card playlist or dvlottery playlist, and you will be able to see I have that video on how to unlock. Yeah, and you can unlock anytime. You can unlock as many time as possible. Okay, what if I choose to use work experience instead of education? I work in the health sector. What will be needed document to prove work experience? Says if you work in a in a health sector, like why would you choose work experience when you have the certificate or the KCSE resort slip? Because already if you have gone through the college in the health sector, that means that you have the certificate, and the certificate is the easiest thing for you like to get the green card, and that's the minimum requirement. They say the minimum requirement is KCSE or high school education. So that is the easiest that I can tell you. Also, although you can qualify with works experience, and that is if you don't have the high school certificate with a mean grade of D minus and above, depending on the country that you are from. Okay, let me know if I answered you well. You welcome, Bansi Mugai. Hi, Scholastica Modoni. How are you? Good job you're doing. Question: what is the best answer to give the embassy when the host address? Thank you. Okay, I was in the same situation where I had to change the host, but I didn't change at the embassy. I changed at the port of entry, and that is after I entered the USA. I changed on the airport when I was giving my sealed document to the custom border. However, I have seen people who change at the embassy and they did not do anything. So what you can say is that you would like to change the host and the host details for you. And if they happen to ask you why, you can just tell them the truth why you are changing the host. So it's that simple. They don't ask you a lot of question on that. They understand sometimes things happen, and as long as you are truthful and you know what you're saying, then you should not have any issue. Okay. Yeah, but let me tell you, if you have a host that you know they keep changing the mind, forget about them, because they will work with you, and then when you need them, when you're preparing for the interview, they bail out on you for you asking them some information. So if you feel that your host is kind of playing game, just look for another host as soon as possible. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Saint, please take your host, but when I come, you will be taking me around during your free time. Okay, no problem. Okay, I will have to make new friends. And I hope you will be coming to Dallas, because if like Texas is bigger than Kenya, now you can imagine whole US is, it has all those states, like that is 52 states. Now you can imagine how big US is. So I hope you come into Texas. Mm-hmm. Yeah, any more question for me? Let me know if I have answered you well. Yes, Hugo Dallas. Okay, we will see each other. Yeah, I am celebrating 1 year anniversary on YouTube. And I started this YouTube as a way of giving back to society, by sharing about the green card process. And the journey to the USA, has been awesome. If you have some sweet message for me, you can drop it there. And if you want to suggest new things for me to be sharing, please share with me. And I will really, really appreciate. And I want to say that thank you so much for being part of my journey. Okay, let's see. Dowens, can I use your address but live somewhere else, maybe in a hotel? So the thing with that is that if you use someone else's address and you're not staying with them, they will ask you a lot of questions. So the best thing you can do, you can just say that you don't have a host or a sponsor, and you will be able to be paying it for yourself. But that requires you to have like a bank statement, not less than 10,000 US dollars, for you to prove that you will be able to take care of yourself in the hotel. I would advise you to look for a host. It's the easy way, so that you don't raise a lot of questions with the person that is interviewing you at the US embassy. Okay. Yeah, but you can have a host, and that is different from the sponsor. That is possible. But now when you come with the things about the hotel, they will ask you for the bank statement, and it will complicate a lot of things if you don't have enough finances. Okay. Yeah. Dowens, please be truthful, and nothing to worry about. Okay. Benson Kamba, good to see you. Thank you so much for joining today. We will be doing this every single day until we receive the result, but I'm going to communicate on the time in the community post, or I will post a short video on the best time for me, because right now it's too late for me. It's 2 a.m. Yeah, but I had to post some video. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you so much, Bansi Mungai. Stay blessed too. Any question for me before we... Guys, I wish you the best in the result. And I pray to God that he fulfills the desires of your heart. Yeah. Any more question for me? Please give this video a like. Thank you so much, Eliud. Says Jiro, I'm in Texas. I'm in Texas. Okay. Anne is asking, is it the principal applicant that are supposed to have the required document at the embassy? I'm a peer, the dependent. Principal applicant are the main people that need to have all the document in order. But like for the KCSC certificate, they will not look for the let's say we have a husband and wife. They will not ask if the husband won the green card. They will not ask the wife to bring the KCSC certificate because the wife is not the principal applicant. Okay, I hope we are together there. Minute. Amen. Okay, Joseph Kangede, how are you today? You are asking, I have a degree, but I didn't disclose it during my application. I just quoted KCSC. What if during the interview it is discovered I have the degree and I have been earning it? No problem with that, because the minimum qualification they check is KCSC certificate. So that is not a big mistake to make, because you have another chance of correcting that mistake that you did. And that is when you filling your DS260, which we're gonna cover it in the next few days. You have now to put everything correctly. Okay, so if you said you have a KCSE, you're gonna put you have degree and you have graduated. You're gonna put the time that you graduated, and yeah, that's all I can say. The biggest, the most worst problem that people make that can cost them is like lying about the marital status, leaving out the dependent. But for the case like that, for the degree, you should be good to go, because you're gonna be able to rectify that. Okay, yeah, you're good. Thank you so much, Kirui. Dawens is asking, what is the easy way? Study high school before coming to US, or studying GED there? I have someone who wants nursing, but they only have Uganda no level. So for you to join the college here, you like the college say you want to do associate degree. Okay, here they call associate degree. Like from Kenya, we call it diploma. You will have to have a high school. For the things like CNA, if you want to do like nursing assistant, that one anyone can do, because it does not involve a lot of things. But getting qualified to come without a high school is very difficult, unless you can prove you have experience a high school experience in that. Okay, because I normally see like kids come here, they come here with a green card, and then after 5 years they get their citizenship and they invite their parent, and the parents are able to come here and do CNA, and they excel in that. They're able to start over from somewhere even though they not complete their high school. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so it depends with what you want or what you're looking for. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hi, Jadida Mothoni. Good to see you too. Thank you for joining today. Hi, Catherine Edward. I hope you are well. I was wondering if one has not graduated or have a certificate from home country but has an online certificate, can she fill it in the DS260? If you have an online certificate and you can be able to provide for it when they ask you about it, yeah, then you can be able to include it when you filling your DS260. Yeah. So yeah, these days we go in digital, a lot of courses nowadays they do in online school, depending on the type of course that you take in. So these things are understandable. Can you upgrade from CNA to being a registered nurse if you did not previously have a high school? Hmm. I have actually not. Can you without high school? Anything is possible in the US, but I don't want to give you wrong information. So I will answer you that in my next live video. I have to call to one of the school and see how they do it. Okay? Yeah, I don't want to give any wrong information. Don't other than nursing, there is a lot of things that you can explore in the US, from starting the business to like becoming like real estate. If you are someone who can talk to people, there is a lot of things that you can do for in the US, because and every skill is appreciated. You can decide to do like painting, things that requires skills, and those one they don't have to ask a lot of experience with your education. So yes, you have a lot of choice. Any more question, guys? Let me see. Okay, another quick one, maybe two. I am experienced in electrical or electronic field, but recently started on cybersecurity. Which of the two is the better choice, North Carolina or Texas? Okay, gani poa. Um, electronics or electrical is good, but if you ask me personally, I will tell you to choose cybersecurity because I am in IT field, so I am a bit I am a bit biased because one thing I have come to love IT because with IT you can work from home. You don't have to be moving around. Like for electrical, depending on what you are working on, I feel like you will be moving around from one place to another. But with IT, few things to do with IT, like cybersecurity, you can work from home. The jobs are readily available because sometimes there is scarcity with cybersecurity guys. The pay is good, so I would tell you that you do cybersecurity, but I will also advise you to go with the passion. Okay, it's all about passion because if you do something that you don't like or don't enjoy, you're gonna hate it along the way. So it's better to choose that. Okay, now coming to Texas, North Carolina or Texas. Okay, depending on the type of opportunity, like if you decide to do cybersecurity, there is a lot of IT job in Texas, I think more than North Carolina. And so for the North Carolina is good when it comes to retirement. It's so quiet. If you want to buy like a piece of land and you want to build a big house and have like a large compound, then North Carolina is the best place for you. And line now is a bit cheaper compared to Texas. Okay, so Texas right now is getting a little bit expensive, but it has a lot of opportunity with electrical and cybersecurity. So it's all depend on what you want. Okay, yeah, and also you can try to check on the weather. So for Carolina, sometimes like hurricane. Texas, it has a tornado. Depending on where you are in Texas. Like in Dallas, we have tornado. In Houston, they have like hurricanes. So you can compare what you can tolerate or what you can prefer from which one. Okay, I hope I answered the question well. Me, I am in IT Java, just asking for someone who is my friend and is a lady and has no high school and she loves nursing. It's just if she can study high school there. Yeah, I think, yeah, she can join high school here. The difficult part is getting to the USA with no high school qualification because she has to prove that she has the experience and be able to prove that once she come here everything is possible. No one can tell you not to go to high school. If you choose to go to high school, they will allow you to go to high school so that you can start over in the US. Okay. Rare passage. Hi, Terry. I am self-taught web developer and I would like to come to Texas for degree study. What is your advice? Yeah, so web developer is also a good career. And now, depending the way the technology is going, venturing in any IT computer based courses is advisable. But what I can tell you is that it needs constant education, constant learning, day-to-day activity. You have to keep equipping yourself because right now you're studying this, the next day they improving something else, and then you see the AI, those kind of things. So yeah, I can advise you to continue venturing into that, but also be open-minded. Okay. Catherine Edwards, another question. What GPA does one require? Maybe start a degree either in public or CPA. When you mean studying GPA, like a GPA from 3 and above is good GPA. But what I can say is that when you come here, depending if you had, let's say, your certificate, let's say, be it diploma or degree, they will evaluate your credential using some organization like World Health, World Education, and that you don't have to start over. They can exempt some courses for you from you taking those courses, and but for the prerequisite in the US, those one you have to do it, okay? And as you go by, you have to maintain a certain standard, so you have to make sure that you are up to the task, okay? Yeah, but CPA is good. But and if you have certificate, you just need to have your certificate evaluated if at all you passed your exams. Okay. Great answers to question. Thank you, Joseph. Did I answer you guys well? Let me know. Kathleen Edwards, I hope I answered you well. They say without 2 to 3 jobs, you can't save anything in the US because of many bills. Do you work 2 jobs too? So guys, this is what I have to say. Sometimes, yes, the bill can be expensive. You may have too many bills, but it depends on how fast you are in the USA. Okay, some jobs are good for a start, but do not stay there. Okay, do not stay there. Like for me, I was a civil engineer in Kenya, and when I moved here, I had to start with a beauty store. With that kind of a job, if I did not go to school and got stuck in that, then I will be requiring to have 2 or 3 jobs, okay, because the bills can be high. But if you want to excel in the US, when you come here, do not waste time. Come, continue, evaluate your credential, that is education certificates, in whichever course that you are doing. If you don't want to continue with that, like for me, I did not want to continue with civil engineering, so I did not bother. Okay, I started looking into IT. Look for a school. If you have a skill that you have, like in my next video that I am posting right now, I'll be bringing a guest who will be talking about coming to here and doing what they were doing there. It's not something to do with education. What they're doing is skill job, like manual job, and it pays well. So it's about how you see life when you come here. Don't waste time. Enroll in a school. If you want to change the course, change ASAP. Do not waste time. Okay. And when you finish the school, you will be able to get a good job. Now, answering to the question, if I work 2 jobs, I don't work 2 jobs, and I am able to pay my bill and also to save. But if I wanted 2 jobs, I could do, but I don't want to do it right now. Yeah. So yeah, that is what I can advise you. Thank you so much, Catherine Edwards. Home TV, thank you for joining. The Corabere school you attended was online or physical? It has both online and physical, so I did online. Okay, yeah. You can choose to go to school or you can choose online. Here in the US, we have option of doing what is best for us. even the classes that you choose. Let's say you go in a community college or in a university, you can choose the subject that you want to do that semester. It's not like from my country, Kenya. When I was doing civil engineering, I had sometimes one semester 11 units that I needed to do. If here in the US, I could have decided even to do three of them and I'm good to go, even one. So that is the beauty of it. They allow flexibility in choosing your schedule. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, Corabere is online and you can choose to do physical one too. Okay. Yes. Mm-hmm. Please like this video. It's my anniversary for being one year on YouTube. And share. Make sure you share. And yeah. Dowens is asking, are you considered a degree holder at your current job because you're engineering degree, or you considered because you boot camp? So they consider both of them. One, because when you apply in the job, they will ask you for the highest level of education, and when you entering your certifications, you will what do you say? You will say which type of certificate do you have. So they consider both of them. Okay. They consider my highest level of education as the associate degree. Yeah, no diploma here. Bring those questions. No more fearing. What do you guys want to know before the result comes out for the DV 2024? What do you guys want to know? Would I get same salary like you if I only graduated from non-US IT bootcamp? Of course. Let me tell you guys, the beauty with USA is that they don't care about the college that you like. It depends. Okay, it depends with what you are doing. But for the things, let's say I would talk on my experience from IT field. They didn't care which school I went to. They cared on my experience, because it's all about what you can do for them, and how experienced that you are. If they ask, and that is why they have a lot of processes when they doing the interview. You can do up to 4 interviews for one job. Like the initial interview is just introduction to get to know your experience, and then the next time they will have like a group of people asking you all kind of different questions. And this question is tough question, scenario based question, and this to prove or to show you how experienced that you are. And after that, you will find that if they are satisfied with you, then you will also meet another person. Let's say it may be a manager or overall team lead. And sometimes you're gonna meet the vice president, the group of CEO, CFOs, or something like that. So which whatever you bring into the table, your experience, and they also care about your attitude. Are you able to work with other people? Are you able to explain yourself? So if you meet this requirement, then the salary will be good, because there is a standard for average salary in every state that you can pay your workers, and every company is different. Some company will pay more, others will pay less, that will pay just average as required by the state standard. Okay. How long did it take you to receive your green card? So for me, I paid for the green card after I got a job here, because I didn't have money after I got my visa to pay for the green card. So I started working first, and then after working for some time, that's when I paid for the green card. So, and it took me less than 2 weeks. It took less than 2 weeks for my green card to arrive at my. It's almost 2 weeks. Yeah, Maryland is very fast. At first I went to Maryland, and then I came to Texas. So Maryland is very fast. My social security number took only 6 days for it to come after I arrived in the USA. So yeah, but every state is different. Some states you will stay 1 month without receiving your green card. Others you will stay 6 weeks. It depends with the state that you land to. Okay. Yeah. Can you help me get remote internship here in my country? It's hard to break into tech without friends. So what I advise you, create a LinkedIn profile, and try to apply from there. Recruiters are the one who gonna be reaching out to you. Like you will find them like wanting you to join their company. So yeah, create the profile and join the profile, and also Indeed profile. And there is another website called dice.com. Dice.com is IT only, and when you selecting the option, select internship. When you select, they usually have the filter from. So just select internship. Okay. And you will be able to get. And also you can Google companies in the USA, IT companies, and ask them to give you the internship. But if I hear of any company that is looking for interns, then I will definitely refer you. Okay. Yeah, guys, we almost 1 hour. Bring those questions before we close. And don't let me know if you wanna know how to create a profile on LinkedIn. Okay, let me send you my Facebook or my WhatsApp. No, not Facebook. Facebook or my Instagram name is Terry Elisefan. Look for me and let me know. We can connect so that I can see how you have created your profile. Okay. Rare passenger. Hi Terry, let's say my visa is expired in the country I am in now, and I win the green card. Should I continue to process from this country, or should I go back to East Africa and process the DV? You should go back and process to the DV in East Africa, because if they see you go to the interview and they check your visa and they see the visa has expired, they will look at you as someone who does not adhere to the law. all the rules, okay? And they can deny you on that basis, okay? Or they can raise a lot of questions that you may not be able to answer. So I would advise you to go home and apply from there, okay? Being a single mother of one kid, that is Eunice, 4 years, will I be able to work and pay bill and still look after my baby? Because I can't work 2 jobs because of the baby. Can't leave him alone. I have seen single mothers here. They have make it. They work well and they are able to provide for the family. And I'll be bringing one of the lady who has a baby, but for her, she's not single. She's married, but the husband is in another country. So I will bring her so that she can talk on that, and so that she can encourage you, all those people that may be in that kind of similar predicament, so you can be encouraged. But yeah, definitely you'll be able to work even one job and be able to provide for your kid, okay? But it can be tough, but we will share all those things. Okay, let me know. Inbox me in Instagram or anywhere, or Instagram or Facebook, and I can see how you have created your profile. Yeah. Eunice, did I answer your question well? Home TV is asking, I'm working in tech, IT. What courses can I do from here, Africa, so that I can be useful in the US when I immigrate? It depends on the area that you want to go. We have some awesome places that you can do the courses. I don't know if you have heard about Udemy. Udemy usually sells courses. It's very good courses because I have paid them too. And most sometimes they sell them at $10, 10 US dollars. And they are very useful. You can try depending on what you want. I don't know if you like reporting or if you like data integration. So for the data integration, you can do things like AWS, Snowflake, Data Lake, Azure. What else? Yeah, those are, so for the reporting you can do things like ClickView, Tableau, Power BI, Dotspot, what else? AWS, QuickSight, all those things. So it depends on the area that you want. You can also do cybersecurity, and you can also do data science, Python, all those kind of information. Everything in the US for the IT, you have to check the trends because as we go in day by day, technology is changing. So you have to check which one is active and which one is gonna last for a while, okay? Darwins, they do keep records, okay, but they do give people chances to change the information, but it depends on what kind of information that you are changing. If it's something simple, they don't care about that. If it's something major, something to do, let's say you left your kids during application, or you said you are single and you're not single, that can be issue depending on how you're gonna present your answer when they ask you in the day of the interview. Okay, so you have to be very careful on what you want to say, because one thing is the money that you will use to process the visa, they don't return them. So you have to be smart when you're making the choices of filling the DS260. And I'm gonna talk about that in the next few days, how to do that, how to fill DS260 effectively with no mistake and with no delay. Thank you so much, Rare Passage. Oh, now it's 1 hour. Now let's see the final question. 5 more minutes and we're gonna close or call it a day. I wish you guys a blessed week. May God protect you all and lead you to success in whatever you do. Yeah, let's see what Miriam Charles. Hey dear, I'm looking for his. Can you host us? Right now, I am hosting someone. I will not be able to host right now because I'm already having a hosting someone right now. And like I posted that video receiving my host, and that video is, please check it out. And I will also be bringing interview with him, so check it out. And also right now it's a tricky situation because I don't own a house. I just own an apartment. It can be, and they require some amount of people, like the number of people to be in one apartment, depending on how many bedrooms that you take. And the other challenge is that my friends, my relatives also applied for DV 2024, and if the result comes out, I will be responsible for them. However, if you're talking about DV 2023 that you don't have a host, let me know. Is it 2023 you have a host? You want a host? Let me know, because that is serious, as the physical year for DV23 is almost coming to the end. Thank you for answers. If a family has small kids, how can the parent work and the kids go to school? Are there daycares? Yes, home TV, there is daycare. And you can also employ a nanny to stay with you, like most people do, is employ like grandma or those people that cannot work those hard job at the warehouse or any other jobs. So you can decide, because if you employ a grandma, it's a bit cheaper than taking them to the daycare, but also the daycare will help them to be able to talk well, socialize, and so many other things. Okay, but yeah, there is daycare. Do you have any in Texas with 2 kids or a Catholic church, dear? No, I don't. I don't have. Getting a host is not easy, especially when you have kids. But it's possible. And if for sure you don't get a host and you have won the green card, we can work on that, something on that. So yeah, continue making connection, continue making friendship, but yeah, let's see what God has for you. Okay. Yeah, so let's see. Join Facebook group where there is Kenyan in the US. Any church, you can Google any church of the state that you want, and you can write them an email and tell them, explain to them that you want the green card. You trying to look for someone who can hold your hand for the few months as you try to navigate through the US life, and they may be able to help you. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, some missionaries are very helpful. I have seen my friend being hosted by white people from the missionaries that comes to Kenya to do the God's work. Okay. Yeah, you're welcome, Joshua. Where congratulations, long dedication in sharing this information, important information, long life. Thank you so much, and amen to that. Thank you so much, Miriam. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the kind ones and for always coming to watch my video. I always notice your comment, and I don't take that one for granted. Okay, let's see what Haruna is saying. Hi, Terry. I'm proud of you for the good work you're doing for We Africa. But, sister, can you do everything during the application yet you may not be selected? Yes, it happens. You know, more than like there's 1,000, if not millions and millions of people are applying, and they selecting like 100,000 people, and in that 100,000 people, they want only 55,000 visas. So this is a game of win or lose. It's a lottery. They select randomly, so you can do everything right, but still not get selected. And the good thing about doing the right thing is that you try to protect yourself from um getting what, kuchunjwa. Jina inapotea, like kuchunjwa. Wakianza kuchunja watu, they go like by the requirement. First, do you have a degree, and I mean a high school degree, diploma? That is what they call it here. Do you have a certificate? Is your photo nice? Then if you don't meet that, they remove you. So the remaining list, now they select randomly. So if they don't select you randomly, it's not because you did something wrong, but you were not lucky that time to be selected randomly. Okay. At some point, did you consider joining US military? No, I considered joining military only in Kenya after completing my high school education. But when I moved here, my mind was already made up on doing IT, so I didn't even think about it. But US military is good, and it depends with what you selecting, because there is a lot of choices, but people don't share that information. So we will be having someone one day talk about which one to select, the direction to go when you join the military. Okay. Yeah. Guys, any more question? Let me see. Darwin is asking, what is your project? What African country is more likely to get more winners? The reason, sometimes the reason why, they kind of try to balance, and some country have more immigrant every year because they have less people who have migrated. Some countries, they also don't apply that much. So that depends on the amount of people, I mean the number of people that that are applying, and also that have already migrated, because they have a certain limit of the people that should migrate from one single country. Like for Nigerian's case, you find that right now they are not eligible to apply for the green card. Reason being, and also the Indians, reason being is they have exceeded the amount of immigrants that are allowed to migrate in the US. So it depends on how many people have migrated from that country, Yeah, and the region that you are from. Cherry, which is the best state in Texas to live, and kindly help me with any Catholic church in Texas, and request if they can help me to host that. So for any Catholic church, please, you can Google any Catholic church in Texas, and you will be able to see their email address, and you will be able to email the church. Okay, so depending on the state, it depends with what you're looking for. Like for example, for me, I like Dallas, and I love it because it's good. I feel it's good. Um, every every city, it has its own advantage and disadvantage. Like for Houston is cheap. It's cheaper compared to Dallas, but sometimes there is hurricane that wipes out things. Dallas, it can be a little bit expensive, but it has more feel of town. Like it's what people say, it's kind of congested, but I don't see it that way. And they deal with tornado. So it depends with what you want. If you're looking for a place with lowland, you can go there. If you're looking close to, let's say, the capital city of Texas, you can go to Austin, and everything there is a bit expensive because it's the capital city, but it has that town feel. But I still prefer Dallas. San Antonio, I haven't really explored that much in terms of lifestyle, but it's still cheaper. It's cheaper than Dallas, Texas. Um, and Corpus Christi, I love Corpus Christi because of the beach. They have the beach, but they deal with hurricane. Hurricane is. Mm-mm. So it depends with what you want. You have to Google all those things and check which one you will tolerate and which one you will not. Haluna Osman, please, sister, how much money can a person make within a week and what range? It depends with what kind of a job you're working from and what type of you employed. I will give you example with like Amazon. Let's say Amazon, you working as a warehouse associate. You can get paid depending, if let's say like 600 to 1,000, depending if you work in the no, yeah, around there. It depends. So most job, if you're starting most job for the warehouse, it's about $10 to around $15 an hour. So you can calculate that one with 40 hours, because most company, they, for you to be considered a full-time employee, you have to work for 40 hours a week. So calculate that from $10 to around 17 there, and see how much you can get paid. If you have for the job like nurses, nurses, if you are a nurse, most of the time they get paid from 21 or 25 to even 40, depending on which state. The more expensive the state, the more they pay. The cheaper the state, the less they pay. You have to keep that in mind. But American balances all the states, okay? They balances, because if you get paid more in California, you're gonna be paying more rent. You're gonna be paying more. Let's say maybe you will be taxed for some things. The grocery will be expensive in Texas. Let's say you may be getting paid $20, but it's cheaper than California. So life is balanced in the US. Okay. Yeah. Osman, I hope I answered that question well, Osman. It depends with what you want. Free marketing. I have a bachelor degree in international relationship and postgraduate diploma in economic diplomacy. Can I get? Yes, you can get the job. You can get the job. You can get the job within your field study, but sometimes they may require you to go to school. Like I said, Tony, it depends with the company and the state that you go in, and the experience that you have. So if your host will be in Seattle, let's say, for example, you have to, let's say you Google like average salary for this and this, for this, let's say average salary for let's say electrical engineer in the state of Seattle. If you want to do, let's say, a CPA or a CNA, you say CNA, average salary for CNA in, let's say, California. If you want a nursing pay, BSN salary in California. So that's what you're saying, because every state is different. And every company is different and depends on the level of experience. Okay. Yeah. So guys, we've been live on 1 hour 22 minutes. We are almost, I said 5 minutes, but it's more. Please, as a new immigrant, which state would you advise you to move in? Every state is good. You can make it anywhere. Like I said, every state is balanced. It's just that some state can be so expensive, but at the same time they will pay you well. So if you can make it in every state. And also remember, it depends with where your host is. Your host is in Texas, and maybe you like Maryland. You cannot go to Maryland at that time, but you can move later. So this will depend on where your host is for you to choose the state to go. But in every state that you will make it, because everything is balanced. Okay. But I love Texas, so I am biased. I am biased. Oh my god. Guys, any final words? We're closing now in 1:25. 1 hour 25. Wow. I think that's the longest live session I have ever had. How was your feeling when the result was about to release? Actually, I was not expecting anything, because I had failed 4 times. 3 years. 3 years. 1, 2, 3. 3 years. I had failed 3 years. Hmm? So it was like a by the way, you know. So I was not even thinking about it. And when the result came, oh, the result has come out. Oh, okay, let me check. And now I checked and I was like, wow, thank God. Thank God I have won. After trying 4 years, I won the fourth time. Mm? Yeah, do not be anxious of anything. Bring your supplication to God, and in His time, He will make everything beautiful. Please give this video a like, this live a like as we close. I checked it on the first day. No, I actually did not check on the first day. I was not thinking about it. So the thing is, I was working in an office, in an open office, and one of the girl we had talked about, she told me she filled the green card right now because I was new in that place, and then for me, I did not tell her I applied the green card, because those are not the things that you go telling people. So I was just quiet, and I asked her that, okay, you can check your result to see. So she's the one who reminded me the results are out. I was not because I was like, I have failed 3 times, but I was hopeful though. So I checked after some days to see if I won. Okay. Mm-hmm. There is a video you did on how you transition to data analyst from civil. What's your take? Like the pay can it be good so that you don't need many jobs for the bills? Tony B, I have one job, and do I regret transitioning from a civil engineer? No, I don't. Is IT good? Because a data analyst is part of IT. Yeah, it's very good. IT is. Do I complain about the pay? No, absolutely not. Because it's able to sustain my bills, and I don't need to do many jobs. Okay, I just do one job and I work from home, which is the beauty of it. Okay, and there are some people I know that work 2 jobs, and that is because they have project they are doing and they want to complete those projects. But as far as making pay the bill, then it's good to go. You don't have to worry about that. Okay. Yes, you will be able to save. I am able to pay my bill and save with my one job. Yeah. And guys, after we edit this video, there is somewhere I mentioned that like you need to go to school, or at least make sure that you have a skill, because it's not the school that pays. Okay, this video that I'm uploading right now, no, actually it's the part 2 that is gonna you're gonna wait for the part 2. So I am uploading the person that I'm hosting right now, and he got a job as a painter, and he's getting paid well. So it's all about the skill that you have. The skills here are appreciated. Okay, so it's all about how you see life. If you have passion for like construction work, anything like that, interior design, doing certification for some things like IT or those, like, they are appreciated, and they will pay well to manage your bills, and also to save some money for you to do your project back home, or whatever you want to do in the US. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So for the bills, it depends with where you are. For Texas, let me tell you, uh, since COVID and now due to inflation that is going on, the bills, the grocery, the things are going up, and also the apartments are going up. So you can see that, let's say for one bedroom, let's talk about one bedroom. Okay, let's say you want to take a one bedroom. Right now, the one bedroom they paying $1,200, and if you increase all other bills like for utility bills like water bill, electricity, and also the internet, because you have to pay for the internet if you want to. It's not a must, but you wanna watch TV, right? So you can find yourself paying for one bedroom up to 1,500 bills. Okay. Yeah, so it depends with the neighborhood. It can be cheaper depending on the neighborhood, but is it manageable? Yes, it is manageable. Yeah, if you got a much paying job like in LA, would you relocate? No, I would not relocate. I love Texas. I don't wanna. I'm not looking to move into any state right now because I feel at peace where I am right now. And beside, with IT job, if they offer me a remote job, like I can do it. Like I mentioned, I work from home, you know. So right now I am working from home. Sometimes condition changes. Maybe you can get a company that require you to work from home and the office at the same time. But the thing is, I wanna stay in Texas. Okay. Yeah, guys, do some research on the state that you want to go. Compare the notes. Compare the notes. It's important. Like for me, I couldn't handle Maryland, and the reason being is it was too cold for me. The snow was too much. Texas sometimes on summer it can be too hot. But is that something you can take? It depends with what you're looking for. Rhonda, I'm very sure that you joining right now. Like I mentioned, I am hosting someone right now, and I don't own a house. There are some number of people that you have to host. And also, right now, as the DV result is coming out, my friends and family have applied and they really waiting for that. So it will be difficult for you because when you go into the embassy, they ask you for the host information, and if they see that you hosting other people, then you may be denied the visa because of your host, because they want to know, to make sure that the host is going to be taking good care of you. Okay. Yeah, but that is something that let's wait for the result, and then we can talk on that, how to get a host and so many other things. So guys, it's 3 a.m. in the morning. My goodness. Thank you so much for joining my live today and for celebrating 1 year anniversary with me on YouTube. I really appreciate you all for always coming to watch my video. Guys, we will talk tomorrow because we will be having live every single day. Nilitumia Emirates, ilikuwa 72,000 Kenya shillings. Thank you, Rhonda. Guys, it's 3 a.m. I'm gonna talk to you soon. Bye bye, guys. See you tomorrow. Same. I will communicate the time. I work 8 hours. So for my profession, it's a corporate job. So that one you have to work from 8 to 5. For other jobs, let's say you're studying like the nursing, those jobs are flexible. You can choose the schedule. You can choose whichever you want, the flexible. They have like different different schedule, like you can decide to work during the day or during the night, from this time to this time. But for the corporate job, let's say you're getting employed, let's say you're getting paid yearly, that one is 8 to 5. For these other jobs, nursing, those one you can choose the schedule that you want. That is the beauty of it, guys. We're gonna close this. Yes, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Yeah. So stay tuned, and I wish you the best, the best, the best, the best. Bye bye.